When life gets hard, what do? Facing problems is not easy, especially when you are going through the most difficult time of your life right now. Sometimes you will feel really bad and in a lot of pain, and the most important question is, how will you deal with it? You need a strong reason to continue. Why? Because some days you might wake up thinking, I don't want to get out of bed. But then something inside you will say, get up. Your mom needs you. Your dad needs you. Your kids need you. Get up yourself and show that you are strong. Listen to these 8 pieces of advice and don't give up on your dreams. Subscribe, like and share, and help me make mine come true too. Face challenges. It is essential to have a clear objective to overcome problems. This goal can come from different things: your family, your friends, your dreams, or even wanting to do something important in the world. Remember that even in the most difficult times, there is always something worth fighting for. When everything seems to be going wrong, search within yourself for the courage to continue, not only for yourself, but for everyone who counts on you. Life has its ups and downs, and it is these difficult moments that help us grow and become stronger. Embrace the challenges, trust that you can overcome them, and remember that in the end, there is always hope. Every small victory leads us to a better future full of opportunities. Get up, face problems with determination, and move forward with hope. Your motive is what keeps you strong when things get tough. When you feel like giving up, that's the reason that will give you the courage to keep trying. It's important to look inside yourself because we often already have what we need within us. Each person controls their own destiny and has incredible potential within them. You are like a hero to yourself, with many of the answers to your problems within you. Now is the time to recognize and take care of this inner potential to become the best version of yourself. When things don't go as planned, it's common to feel like giving up. It may be that you have invested a lot of time, even 5 long years, in something important, like a project or yourself, and still haven't achieved the results you want. It's understandable to feel discouraged about this, but it's crucial to understand that staying in this state for a long time is your choice. Seek inner strength. Don't blame yourself for what went wrong. After all, there are many factors that can influence our results. However, if you allow defeat to keep you down for too long, the responsibility falls on your shoulders. Decide not to let yourself be defeated. Remember that the pain will not last forever and that you have an inner strength capable of overcoming adversity. Believe in your ability to recover and move forward with determination, knowing that each obstacle overcome is a step towards your personal growth and the achievement of your most important goals. Throughout your journey through life, it is important to remember the challenging moments you have faced. You've been through moments of pain where tears ran down your face, and moments of difficulty when wounds marked your skin. On some occasions, you have also experienced financial scarcity, feeling tight in your pocket, and faced unexpected diagnoses that have shaken your emotional structures. In moments of rejection, or when faced with a simple no, you may have felt tempted to give up. There are days when we anxiously wait for a meeting that never happens, or we trust someone who promised us help but failed to deliver. Loneliness can set in when it seems like no one believes in our abilities, and failure seems to be the only reality. But even in the face of these obstacles, it is essential to stay focused on your dream. It is important to remember not to consider defeat until you achieve the desired victory. Each battle faced makes the taste of victory even more rewarding. However, the true value lies in the process of facing these challenges. Persist and overcome the pain. During this journey, you are shaping your character, strengthening your courage, and nurturing your faith. These are priceless treasures that accompany you along the way. Ultimately, it is inner transformation, building a resilient spirit, and tireless persistence that shape a person worthy of admiration. The universe is vast and complex, presenting countless challenges and obstacles along the way. However, even in the face of all this grandeur and difficulty, each individual carries with them an invaluable reserve of inner strength. No matter how experienced or talented someone is, there will inevitably come a time when circumstances become adverse and challenging. These critical moments, these crossroads in life, are inevitable for all of us. It is in these crucial moments that we are faced with an extremely important choice: to persist tirelessly in the face of difficulties or to succumb to discouragement and giving up. This seemingly simple decision can shape not only the course of our lives, but also our very essence and character. Therefore, it is essential to recognize that even in the darkest and most challenging moments, there is an inexhaustible reserve of determination and courage within each of us. It is through choosing to face obstacles with resolve and perseverance that we truly reveal our deepest potential and achieve great things in the midst of adversity. Maintain the vision and value the process. When you are faced with an obstacle, how do you react? What about when someone says no to something you want? I have a different way of dealing with this. I see a no as something that motivates me. Every time I face a negative, I see it as an opportunity to strengthen myself. Instead of being discouraged, I see it as a challenge to grow. Every time I get rejected, I see it as a chance to learn and improve. Along the journey, you will encounter difficult moments and obstacles. This is part of life and the growth process. However, it is important to remember that you are not alone in this experience. Many people face similar difficulties. Some people can be overcome by pain and failure. But if you find the inner strength to overcome these obstacles, the results can be amazing. I don't wish you to face difficulties, but life can be challenging at times. Even so, it is important to face these challenges with courage and determination. Every obstacle you overcome makes you stronger and more resilient. So when you encounter difficulties, face them head-on and see them as opportunities to grow and become a better version of yourself. Face the difficulties in your life and say, I can overcome them. I will overcome them. I must overcome them. I have a family to take care of. My life is not over. In difficult times, it is important to adopt this positive attitude, remembering that inner strength and the support of our family and friends are essential to overcome challenges. Adversity is part of life, but it is our response to it that defines who we are. And today I ask you, what is your biggest dream? Tell me here in the comments. I won't let you give up on them. Be resilient and persistent. Some things in life don't need expensive degrees, lots of money, or a large network, but rather a firm determination to say, I will get through this. When we face difficulties, we may think about giving up, but we must remember that the only thing that can really stop us is ourselves. No external situation can decide our destiny unless we allow it. Resilience, the ability to get up after a fall, is a crucial skill. Facing challenges with courage and persistence strengthens us and prepares us for future battles. We need to believe that we are capable of overcoming any obstacle, even when everything seems to be against us. Furthermore, the support of those we love is fundamental. Our family and friends are often the source of strength we need to carry on. They remind us of our worth and help us see beyond difficult times. The unity and love we share with them can be a beacon in times of darkness. Choose to be happy and focus on solutions. It is essential to remember that our attitudes and thoughts shape our reality. Maintaining a positive mindset, believing in our abilities and continuing to move forward even in the face of difficulties is the path to overcoming. Every challenge faced is an opportunity for growth and learning, and with determination and resilience, we can achieve our goals and live a full and meaningful life. I won't give up, I won't run away. We live for it and we are ready to die for it. We will not go back, we will not hide. let us maintain our position with courage and determination. There is a spirit within you that is greater than any obstacle around you. If you are willing to fight, then fight with all your might. Fight cancer, because life is valuable and every moment is precious. Fight for your studies, as knowledge is the key to opening the doors of the future and achieving your dreams. Fight the divorce if you believe that love can still win and that the relationship is worth saving. If your dream is to be a singer, then fight for that dream with all your passion, facing every difficulty with determination. Fighting is not easy, and we often face moments of discouragement and tiredness, but it's in these moments that we need to remember why we started. We need to remember our goals, our dreams, and what really matters to us. Every battle we face makes us stronger and teaches us valuable lessons. Sometimes victory may seem distant, but every step we take towards it is an important step forward. True victory is not just in the end result, but in the journey, in the struggles and overcoming that we face along the way. Take responsibility. Whatever your struggle, remember that you are not alone. There are people who root for you, who believe in you, and who are ready to support you. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Together, we are stronger and can overcome any challenge. Believe in yourself, trust your inner strength, and never give up on your dreams. In the end, victory will be even sweeter because you will know that you did your best and that you fought with all your heart. And this strength that you discover within yourself is the greatest achievement of all. When you feel that strong urge to throw in the towel and give up on everything, take a deep breath and hold on tight. Instead of allowing discouragement to take over, use that energy to move forward with even more determination. Sometimes, when difficulties seem insurmountable, it is tempting to simply give up. But it is exactly in these moments that we must challenge ourselves to persist, to keep trying, even when everything seems to be against us. When obstacles seem too great, and those around us doubt our capabilities, it is important to remain firm in our conviction that we are capable of overcoming any adversity. Don't let the negative words of others discourage you. Instead, use it as extra motivation to prove to yourself and others that you are capable of achieving what you want. Persistence is the key to success in any endeavor. Even when we are faced with seemingly insurmountable challenges, we must remember that there is always a solution. There is always a way forward. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by life's problems and difficulties, but it's important to maintain a positive outlook and keep moving forward, one step at a time. Taking responsibility for our own lives is fundamental to our personal growth. Instead of seeing ourselves as victims of circumstances, we must see ourselves as active agents who have the power to shape our own destiny. If we find ourselves in a difficult situation, we must commit to finding a way out, to seeking creative solutions to our problems. Last and not least, fight for your dream. No matter how difficult things may seem in the present moment, remember that you are stronger than you think. Stay firm in your determination, always persist, and eventually you will achieve the success you so desire. The road may be long and difficult, but each obstacle overcome is proof of your resilience and your ability to face life's challenges head-on. I invested so much in this to just give up. There have been countless sacrifices made so far. I have faced a series of difficulties along the way. Although I can't completely control what happens to me, I do have control over my reaction. When life throws challenges at me, I face them head-on. Today, I will decisively face this day with a heart full of love, overcoming any evil that presents itself. It's true. Life can hit us hard, try to intimidate us, but it's time to stop the complaints, the tears. After all, few people really care. It's time to be strong, to not allow anyone to bring us down. See each obstacle not as an impediment, but as an opportunity for growth. Even if we have fallen, even if our legs are shaking with fatigue, it is essential to break these barriers and build new paths, both for ourselves and for others. Rise up and embrace life with determination. I am unshakable. No setback will be able to defeat me. You need to declare this to yourself without hesitation. I invested so much in this project to just give up now. Along the way, I made countless sacrifices and faced a series of difficulties. But despite all the obstacles, I am determined to move forward. Although I cannot fully control what happens to me, I do have control over how I react to these situations. When life presents me with challenges, instead of backing down, I choose to face them head-on. Today, more than ever, I decided to face this day with a heart full of love and determination. I am prepared to overcome any evil that comes my way. It's true that life can hit us hard and try to intimidate us, but the time has come to put aside the complaints and tears. After all, there are few people who really care about our problems. It's time to be strong and resist the blows of life without allowing them to knock us down. Every obstacle I face is not just a barrier, but also an opportunity for growth and learning. Even if I have fallen, even if my legs are shaking with tiredness, I know that it is essential to break these barriers and build new paths, both for myself and for others around me. Therefore, I stand up with courage and embrace life with determination. I know that I am unshakable, and that no setback or challenge will be able to defeat me. This is the statement I make to myself without any hesitation. I'm ready to face whatever comes with the certainty that I will emerge stronger and more resilient from each challenge faced. It's rare to find someone who has achieved truly extraordinary success without first facing a series of challenges. The path to success often requires perseverance, hard work, and a willingness to make sacrifices for the sake of goals. Maintaining focus and determination, even in the face of adversity, is essential to overcome difficult times and move forward. Along this journey, it is inevitable to encounter obstacles that will test our will and ability to overcome. It is at these times that it is necessary to face trials with courage and determination, without ever losing sight of the final objective. Moments of sadness and frustration may arise, but it is important to remember that they are part of the growth and learning process. If you have a dream or a goal that you want to achieve, it is essential to dedicate yourself completely to it. The journey towards success can be long and challenging, but each obstacle overcome and each difficulty faced contributes to personal and professional maturity. Therefore, do not give up in the face of adversity, but rather use it as fuel to fuel your determination and continue moving towards your goals. Thank you very much for watching this far. Hugs and see you next time.